Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to grow up. So, we got all the pieces. There's a crystal somewhere around here that I'd like to collect before I leave this island. So let's see if we can find it. There it is. Just kind of fall down here. Well, try that again. So we need to climb to that moon, which that's gonna take some effort to get to. Alright, let's try again. Ah, seriously? Maybe the air brake will work a little bit better on this. Seriously? See, this is the problem with this, is that it's just not worth the effort to try all this until, well, honestly, I guess we're gonna be in a weird position either way, because we can't get all the crystals until we can fly all around, and we can't fly all around until we get all the crystals. So best case scenario is if I was to leave something here that gave me a little bit of trouble, I might come back and have 5 or 6 of these instead of just 3 batteries. But that's not the best. Alright, there we go. Well, that's probably is about as good as it's gonna get. So let's just grab this crystal and pull. There we go. We need 9 more crystals before we can upgrade again. Right. That was extra work. Alright, so we're going to the moon. I'm gonna throw this plant, not that plant. Let's see if we can unthrow that plant. Nope. Alright, well, forget that. We need this. Throw that plant. Wait for our battery to charge. And we're gonna see and hope this works. So we're trying to get as much possible height and then Y. And float. Now we don't have enough height, I think, to actually make it to the moon. And I did not push any controller there, and it just nudged me down, probably following the circumference of the sphere that we're following. If I can make it to that rock, though, I think we might be good there. That being said, we are rather far away from where we are. That giant fish thing in the sea is called the swimmosaur. Yeah, we already saw that line of dialogue. Yeah, I don't know if I gained or lost any height from that. Not. We may have to take a backup route to another backup route. To get where we want to go. It doesn't seem to me like there's actually a star plant or anything. It just kind of seems like we are supposed to jump from rock to rock to get to the moon. That seems kind of ridiculous. We're really not making it. Like, we've gone from this island, which we're not going to be able to make, to that island, which we're not going to be able to make the height of. So, like, maybe, like, we're here. That would be the spinning rocks we're trying to reach. This telerouter kind of doesn't seem like it goes anywhere else. There's air jets that I think will shoot me up if I can make it to this island. But this is a long journey. We still are very much kind of cheating and cheesing the system to avoid doing this the most difficult way possible, which would be to fall all the way back down to the ground, start from that point and climb all the way up. Sadly, some video game invisible walls probably would make a more linear experience on a game like this. If we were forced down to a planet, or you know what you probably would succeed at doing is having having it so that you go to different planets, kind of like a Mario Galaxy concept, and those different planets each having their own gravity. Right. Right. So I'm gonna just try and stay in this air jet and hope it pushes me all the way up. This game suffers from pop in and pop out, though. Okay, so I have a tiny little platform to plant my own plant, which I'm hoping it will work. And then hopefully this will get me close. Theoretically, these would all be snow covered and it would be slick and impossible to climb. There's one more plant to scan that I've yet to... Hope Mom's okay. I'm sure she is. Yep, totally sure. So it's still, I think, just a matter of, like, I don't really want to get in the water in the middle there. But maybe I was supposed to. It's questionable, honestly, how high you could really get without having the plant that I have and at least 3 batteries of hover. This is gonna shoot me in an awkward direction. We've made it. If I don't follow. But this is gonna be a nightmare. Definitely gonna be a nightmare. Left, right, left, right. Yeah. Auto climb would have been appreciated. Maybe if the game right now, as we're working towards what is probably the 1/3 of the way done to halfway through point, if it just said you've now been upgraded with auto climb, so now all you have to do is hold a trigger button or press a button to toggle auto climb on. That would be nice. Seems like we're gonna get to 3,000 meters. That being said, I don't feel like that is the highest height that the marker in the menu, when you press the back button, indicates. That meter system feels like you were going to get to not 3,000 but 15,000. I have no idea what I'm climbing or what I'm looking at. Again, a funky camera. I have no clue. I need to work my way out of this. I'm gonna have to let go and try for a different angle. Yeah. This is a mess. I imagine you could have a path highlighting system that you would implement. Let's see. Apparently that plant is something I've already scanned. Interesting, I'm a little surprised about that. I think I'm on relatively flat ground, so maybe I could save myself some effort if I throw this down. Nope. Something weird about this star plant, bud. Be careful. Star plant. So we've got a challenge and a crystal, and the moon is still far away. Let's see. Let's look at this and see if there's a teleporter or a telerouter anywhere here. No, but there is a star plant at the top of this. All right. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Don't fall. This would be the ultimate annoyance, wouldn't it? If you fell all the way down after making it to the top. These islands feel very, very familiar as far as the layout. It really boils down to me saying I'm no expert on environmental design, level environment design, but it does feel like there's some copy and paste stuff going on quite a lot. Alright. So we're just gonna grow this into the moon. Hey, Bud, what's happening? Are you okay? Oh, that star plant is really moving. It's going towards the moon. Bud, it's taking you right to Mom. Can you see her? Can you see anything? You know, it's really inconsiderate that you don't speak. You know, all those pieces were brought by pod. There you are. To the moon. Get to Mom, Bud. I'll meet you there. Like, he could have brought me to this at any point. He lifted the entire ship pieces. There. Alright. So, on the moon, there's a crystal. And I guess we're supposed to go to Mom, the computer. If we, by the way, go back out here. Yeah, I don't feel like we're going any further. I think the moon is the highest height. And we've got a teleporter now, which apparently we could have was activated at already. Gravity doesn't feel particularly different. And there's our indicator telling us that there's no more crystals. Okay, we're good. It's working, Bud. We did it. Okay. That's it, Bud. Let's activate Mom. And is this how we activate Mom? By flipping this switch? Or do we activate Mom by this? And she's got all the pictures, concept art and pictures. Alright, so first thing we want to do is activate the teleporter. Bring this down. So now the telerouter can teleport us anywhere we want to go. And so Mom may be the highest point if it's like the first game. It'd be kind of nice if she moved to a different direction. You know, what would be funny is if there was like a picture of the moon landing with Mom in orbit and Bud. That'd be a funny like inside joke. But the way this is left, you never really get a feeling that if there are any kind of human organic species or any that built Mom and all this, you just kind of don't know. Like, they don't talk about it. So we activate the switch. You failed to shut down your Mom correctly. Would you like to open in save mode? No? Okay then. Bud, Pod, you're here. And I'm whole again. Where are we? Where is... Oh, it's beautiful. Star plants. You grew star plants. Again, like the first game. I'm so proud of you both. So I guess Pod is supposed to be maybe the little brother of Bud. This is marvelous. But he doesn't kind of come off as that. He kind of comes off as just another robot. The connections there could have been better written. Like, it would have been funny if Pod called you bro the whole time. Big brother. Mission update. Scanning planet. Planetary exploration incomplete. Crystals collected 53 of 150. Plants scanned 23 of 24. Star planets flowered 4 of 4. So there aren't any more star plants. Challenges complete 0 of 40. You've both done so well so far, but there's still exploring to be done before we go home. Maybe when you're done with your adventure we can finish that game of tic-tac-toe. And I don't think this, like if I was to pull this, I don't think that does anything else. Alright. So we're good. Let's explore the dark side of the moon. And you know, the thing I'd like to see in particular is if there's a theoretically this whole moon is a big rock that I should be able to stand on completely on every edge, but it may not work that way. You know, activating telerouters slightly helpful, but not really even necessary, it seems like. There's a crystal on the dark side of the moon. And a challenge. This does seem like this would shoot me upward. It tells me you can dry paddles to make tea. Alright, let's try this. 1, 2, 3. Like, I still... Like, there's no way this is gonna work without that infinite... without that infinite jetpack. This is probably the most difficult challenge. See, I'm at like 32, and when I get up to here, hey, that was a challenge done. We've unlocked a new suit, but try it on. I like to play dress up too. Alright, so one suit, we can now be bug. Even the most stubborn creepy crawler cannot resist the lure of the bug suit. Sorry about the smell. Okay. And our highest height is 5,474. So it's kind of questionable whether we're going to get out of that angle. Like, let's see. And it's a check mark now. I'm looking for the crystal. Shouldn't be this hard to find the crystal. Like, if it... There it is. And take note that that marker is not pointing exactly where I want it to be. But the bug suit is just a skin, it's not really anything else. And I imagine this will be just several journeys in which we decide to jump from high points to then jump back down to lower points. Okay. Our next move is weird because we're centered around the moon, which means I'm just gonna have to basically jump down before I can get anywhere else. I have to get away from the orbit of gravity of the moon to start to fall. Like, where's my falling leading right now? It's bringing me back to the moon. Alright, so we'll throw one of these. Shoot way up. Zoom way up. And we'll just try and grab onto these. Did that shift my orientation enough? I don't think it did. So it's might be easier just to tell a route than it is to try and climb the other direction. Although there might be an achievement for it. Like, yeah, the center of gravity seems like it might just be a straight up altitude thing. We may have to get below 2,500 meters before gravity starts working in the direction we expect it to. Even though on those plants don't work on star plants. There you go. It barely gave me any height. So it may have been a wise move to have picked some other places that were high up that the telerouter could work with, because yeah, this does not seem like this is a doable climb, and this was all cutscened out. Alright, which way am I following? Alright, we got it. Altitude loss detected, altitude loss critical. And I think we're fine. That's just telling us that if we were to fall right now, we would die if we hit the ground. There we go. Are these bugs really gonna come towards me? Not really. Okay. So we kind of finished the game, but there's a lot more to do, and I think it's very fair to say that if you were to just kind of rage quit the game right now, or just say, okay, I've done it, you probably weren't having a very fun experience at that point. There's more challenges to do, there's more crystals to find. It's not going to be a ridiculously long amount of time, honestly. Like, as we find 6 more crystals, we'll probably unlock something that makes it really easy to fly around a little bit more, and then when we get 26 more crystals, it'll probably be even easier. We might be somewhat close to the midpoint, but I wouldn't really guess that that's actually the case. I suspect we're 2/3 of the way done with the game, not 1/2 of the way done. And if I can maneuver the kind of difficult pod, which seems like I can, I might be able to find where the crystal is, although it seems like in this case it's there. It is somewhere right under that section. Let's see, if you complete pod challenges, I'll give you cool new suits. They don't fit me, and those guys are just they are just following me. Interesting. but I don't think that actually helps anything. Anyways, it's been another 30 minutes. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.